guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we're back with Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Last time we had the season 7 premiere.
We had to save Poopy Butthole from his depression.
We did.
From himself.
From himself.
Yeah. And it was
from the Predator.
From the Predator, yes we did. But we also, it was the first episode with some new voices, including Mr. Poopy Butthole actually. And that was the subject of our poll. How'd you feel about the new voices for, specifically, Rick and Morty? We had 8% of people say, I don't like them.
I don't like it.
We had 35% of people say, did not notice the change, and 56% of people said, I like them.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the responses here, if you guys didn't mention the change, I wouldn't have thought they were new actors. So I think that's pretty high praise for them.
That is pretty high praise, yeah. Doing an impression.
The change was instantly noticeable to me as soon as I heard the voices this episode, but they grew on me within the first few minutes, and now I'm used to them.
We also didn't have a lot of Morty.
Not a lot of
Not
Morty.
a tremendous amount, no.
It's basically 99% perfect without the burping. Somehow less annoying.
That's true, he didn't burp like at all, did he?
I thought there was one burp that I thought, like, that doesn't sound like his burp. Yeah, it seems like most of the people that did notice it, like, by the end of the episode,
Kind of forgot.
They kind of forgot, yeah. A lot of people didn't notice at all. I'm trying to see if there's any comments from people that just didn't like them.
I hated it.
I think they both sound a little deeper, especially Morty, but I don't hate it. And for Morty, it makes sense because presumably he's getting older in the universe.
That's true. Unless it's like some of those other cartoons where like the kids never age.
No, they have actually aged, haven't they?
For who? South Park?
I'm just saying like South Park does it.
Well, Simpsons.
I remember.
Family Guy.
I certainly haven't
Rugrats.
watched all of South Park, but they did go from like one grade to another.
Yeah.
And then they talked about how they were getting so much older, but it's only been a year.
That's crazy. Like every episode is a day in South Park. Like crazy stuff happens there every day.
Yeah.
Unless they pass time.
And then we'll end with, I need a fourth option. I did notice the change, but it doesn't affect my enjoyment to the point where I actively like or dislike them.
Okay.
So, did notice, completely neutral about it.
Okay.
Yep.
Fourth options.
All right, that's what some people were thinking. Let us know what you were thinking down in the YouTube comments, and then we're gonna get started right. Wait, now.
Hey, Rick. I was wondering if
I wouldn't just touch stuff there.
No.
situation.
A rake situation?
Long story short, I asked Gene if he borrowed my rake, and he said no, like that, like too fast, like faster than someone should know they don't have my rake. I think he has my rake, and I'm not going to murder.
I waste my brain.
Yeah, Rick. Obviously, you were born smarter than me, but if I had your brain...
If you had my... I am so sick of this born smart shit.
Are you gonna kill me?
I was born crying in pits.
He's gonna give him a brain?
I'm the smartest man in the universe, and do I get credit? No. I get to check my brain privilege.
So...
They're gonna trade brains.
I'm gonna put my mind in your brain, and your mind in my brain. Then we'll see the real definition of waste, Jerry. Or, admit genius isn't random and your failures are your own.
I'm not doing that.
Not doing that. This would be great or terrible.
It didn't work, did it?
Wait, no! Okay, hold on. Whoa! All right.
Oh my God.
Medical emergency
Here comes
detected.
the garage.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh my god.
No, they can't. Okay.
You can't tell because it's all...
Now.
Oh no.
There goes my Thursday.
Oh my god.
So Rick and Jerry's brain was so overcome with how dumb he is that he killed himself?
I don't know. I was like, wait, what?
That was a limitation of his brain?
Because that would have been, yeah.
I caught this punk selling crystals on our turf.
You big precious moron! Did you know the fuck? This is Morty, the kid who hangs with Rick Sanchez?
Tried to warn you, man.
Rick Sanchez? Underworld legend? Whatever this kid wants to do in our territory is his business. Fuck, come my way. We gotta prep go bags 3 through 6.
3 through 6.
you guys have milkshakes?
We will learn what they are and get you one.
Oh my god.
It shuffled us.
Shuffled you, maybe. I'm tracking everything.
Garage, fix this!
Situation was fixed.
You call this fixed?
This guy thinks he's me.
Let's see, you.
We don't know who's who.
I fucking will. I got my lab right here. Give me 3
Oh,
hours.
sure, yeah, like I'd ever trust you to open my skull. I'll fix it. I just need to scan for... Ow!
Like I trust your fritzing R2D2 ass. You'll just kill me on purpose.
So that's where my paranoia went.
This is Rick Sanchez. I'm using my son-in-law's vocal cords because I'm amazing. If you touch my grandson, I'm gonna... Get off me!
Hello?
Jerry, stop! You're fucking this up!
You're only calling me Jerry because you're so stupid you think it's hurtful. Which it is.
Sir! Hey, Jerry, stop it! Touch me there! We know where you are.
My milkshake is empty!
Okay.
That was so embarrassing.
So the garage put 2 brains together.
Yeah, like both brains are mixed together.
Engage castration protocol right now.
Figure out how to drive me together, or I will have to kill you both.
What are we, a 1930s comedy act? Stop swerving!
You're swerving.
All right, when we get there, let me do the talking.
Yeah, I know, because you look the most like us. I'm not stupid.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Screw you, half Jerry.
You're a half Jerry!
Half Jerry.
It's not insulting to say half Rick.
Bad mood. So we are kissing ass until our lips are ass-colored.
Oh god.
Morty, get in the car twice! Once for each 5 additional briefcases this asshole owes us.
Stop doing this terrible impression of me.
Look, at this point, we're bad gangsters if we don't roll the dice. Everybody start killing them!
What have you 2 assholes done?
It's okay. It's a nice restaurant.
Oh,
Shit! Crime restaurant!
Crime restaurant.
There you are! You're in Rick's body! Use your implants! I'm trying! Half my brain is the guy that still needs your mom to use the electric wine opener. Hang on, I think I got it.
A conehead?
My conehead phase.
Awesome fucking movie.
Incredible cast. God damn it! I'm
dude,
shooting my way back to the
I
car!
hate the Coneheads.
Way to go!
I don't like looking at their Coneheads.
What?
We do share an agenda in that sense.
Let's hope you share my aim.
All right.
Jeez.
Hey, I hear this song from the Conan podcast all the time. Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
throat to the hand.
Uh-oh.
You might feel a pinch and maybe a rocket.
You'll have to aim. Hop on!
Oh, conehead!
Damn, Conehead. Oh my god!
He's so happy.
Should have done something with my hands.
Morty, gotta push or pull. Your call.
What the hell?
How happy they are.
They have so much takeout.
Rick used to hate that kind of hang-loose McConaughey platitude, but he was also just gonna spend today grumpy and isolated.
And Jerry'd still be hung up about the rake.
The rate?
They're not gonna do it, are they?
That should do it.
X-ray.
Not Rake.
There it is.
Steel Beach.
I want you to know, when this is over, the guy in this body is gonna yell at Jerry and call him useless. Really lay into him. But he won't always mean it.
Well, cards on the table. The guy in this body might call Rick an angry old asshole, but he's the closest thing Jerry has to a friend.
So what they do? I don't think they did it.
Well, if we don't at least pretend they matter, everything falls apart.
They're new human beings.
Jerry?
They don't want to.
Dad?
Well, they're happy now. Oh, no.
Dear family, we thought about leaving a note, but then one of us was like, why are we leaving a note? That's such a Jerry thing to do. But if we didn't leave a note, that's such a Rick thing to do. And then we realized we just gotta be us. So it's a note, but it's not really well thought out. They got out a pen and paper for this.
You guys get a note too? That's really wrong.
Not the rake.
Beautiful day to be carrying glass, huh?
I can't believe a dying kid would wish for a window.
Hey, stop them! They stole our crystal!
A dying kid.
Wish for a window.
Look at this pancake butt.
Stop! You're gonna make me fart!
What the fuck?
They're having so much fun.
Hey, that's for stepping!
So are my balls. Here's a tip, lady. Life tastes better when you're chugging.
Oh no!
My cabbage.
Cabbages?
Forget it, Burger. It's our calling card.
Oh no, he got shot!
Fuck!
Hey, you'll never guess who just ripped us off. Oh, wow. Good guess.
They have a mobile home. They do.
24 hours. We're 2 farts in the wind, baby. Yeah! Do your Howard Dean scream.
5 o'clock somewhere. 5 o'clock somewhere.
I don't know what
Howard Dean
is.
scream.
My pleasure, Morty. I should be thanking you for making me rich.
Wait, I didn't pay you for this.
Yeah, these guys did.
Oh, the guy got killed by
Oh
Conehead.
my gosh.
How's he still alive?
He has a rep.
Chuxley, you're alive?
Chuxley.
Did this guy always have a hole, or is that a big reveal?
You guys comfortable? No? Good.
Who are you? What is this place? And does my son sell drugs for my father? Huh, maybe criminals will actually be honest with me.
Crystals can be anything, Mom.
Yeah, but these crystals are drugs.
Morty!
Morty?
Here we go, boys. This is it.
Jerry?
Rick?
Grandpa?
Jesus.
What are they wearing?
Are they like a...
Summer, daughter, wife. You are safe now.
Holy shit. All the positive
That's their best
aspects of
idea.
each perfectly melded together?
Yes, I am Jerricky.
Jerricky.
What's up?
All right,
Which,
for this. At this point, we gotta shoot and hope. Also,
Oh my
everything's
god.
flammable.
Plunger.
This is weird.
It's like that. It's like that thing in the Book of Boba Fett. The Boba Fett fought.
Yeah.
But way scarier.
What the heck?
Why?
Fucking echo.
Everywhere, man.
Got a split?
I'm sorry, Chucks. I started this. It's all my fault.
Solid apology, new guy. If we live through this, you're off the hook.
A solid apology.
Being a boss in a crime world, oof, so much stress. Honestly, Jerricky, it's a relief to die in your forearms.
Final meal?
They got him.
Excuse me, are you Jerry? Sorry, you have one of his heads.
I am Jerricky.
May as well have your rake back then. Here.
You are no longer obligated in such a way.
I'm gonna give it back anyway. Just seems like the right thing to do.
Okay.
Does this change anything?
You think a rake will change my mind?
You fool.
Walking out on Mom? I thought you had 2 sets of balls, not 0.
Our balls are adequate. Oh! Morty, we're still in here. There's a memory of...
Oh my god, help him! Help them!
Saved us. It was a whole action movie, Morty. Memory Rick, he's still trapped in here. Quick, tackle this fucking thing.
Tackle this fucking thing!
Oh my god, what'd they do?
They shoved him back in the machine, probably.
Uncalled for! Rude and uncalled for! You sit there with your potty mouth and do
Jerry,
everything
it's not my
but-
fault
Oh.
that nobody respects
Yo,
you in here.
yeah.
Your own kids think
You
you're
could help, but you
I was busy, Jerry. I was working on something very important.
Banned from this spot.
Tom Kenny, Nolan North. All right.
And of course, there's a space shuttles.
Can you believe that giant thing actually flies?
Well, of course it can. It's a space shuttles.
And over here is some stuff about Thomas Jefferson. Come on, students.
It has become increasingly clear my daughter married a man who remembers all technology as powered by springs and gears. But did Rick maroon me by accident?
Hey, this is The Simpsons. This is where Homer works.
Kinda, yeah.
But increasingly unlikely.
It's only springs and gears.
Oh, hey, Memory Rick. Building more sculptures out of springs and gears?
Fuck off, Memory Gene.
So he's trapped there? I love that Jerry's mind, like, he knows there's technology, but his maximum understanding is that there's springs and gears inside that makes it operate. So you just open it up, that's all you get. There's no, like, chips or batteries or, you know, nothing
He
else.
probably, like, opened a clock when he was a kid.
Right?
I was like, this is way too complicated, and tries to shove it back together.
Yeah.
And doesn't work.
It just springs gears.
And then from that point on, he's terrified of opening anything else.
He just assumes that that's what's in it.
Yeah.
I love this episode. I actually liked it way more than last week's.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, this one was fun. I love the concept of there's the hardware and then the software on your brain. And you can only do so much.
The beginning part was crazy. I was like, what are we going to do? What?
I know. I thought it was a cold open. We were going to address it or something.
And then when they both died, I was like, but what do we do now?
I thought it was like a fake gun that like makes you think that you shot and killed them.
Like we're in an AI or something, like a simulation.
Like he was trying to fuck with Jerry by having him go over there and then like shoot his neighbor and kill him. It was like, oh, help me, Rick. But that was just a real...
So, Rick was in Jerry, and the way Jerry's brain works was too terrifying? Is that what happened? Or was it the memories of
Rick's
Rick?
mind, I think, was realizing just how limited Jerry's brain is and didn't want to live.
Is that what was happening?
That's what I took from it.
I was
kinda.
like, wait. Because at one point I was like, is it like did they get the memories of him in Jerry? And Jerry's freaking out about what Rick? I don't know. I was trying to
I get what you mean.
I was trying to understand what exactly is swapped and why there's this freak out.
Because it's his mind, but yeah, I don't know.
Because then it was like Jerry was in Rick. It didn't seem like Rick was there at all, and he didn't know how to work anything. So I'm like, why did Rick kill him?
Yeah. Man, that was fun. I did like Rick's being upset at the born smart thing, because it does kind of make it feel like all the work that he did to get this smart doesn't really matter. Because I was born this way, you know? It took him. That was really fun, too. I certainly was not born smart. I never achieved smartness on my own. I don't know if my brain can make it.
You make it to what?
The smart level.
Oh, just that.
Just by
whatever
that
is.
sentence that I constructed, I don't feel I can do it. That was my best effort.
You gave it all.
Burger and fries were fun characters, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I love the...
they were such friends.
Yeah. I love them having to fight the mob and stuff and everything. Like having the idea of like, here's Morty and this guy's like, whoa, that's Rick Sanchez.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing touching Morty here? I'm so sorry. What do you want? We'll figure out what a milkshake is and we'll make it.
Yeah.
Like they were so freaked out.
Yeah, we'll figure out what it is and we'll get you one.
Yeah. But then to like have these two have to come, and I wasn't sure what they were gonna do because they both called each other gay as well. And I was like, are we gonna like have like we don't need this family, it's just gonna be us and we're gonna go off and live together kind of thing? That's what I thought they might have been going for.
I didn't think of it that way, but no, yeah, that could have happened easily.
Yeah. And then when they were climbing the fence, he's like, I'm gonna get your butt. He's like, you're gonna make me fart. I was like, where are we going with this?
No, that's just platonic. Jerricky was terrifying.
Jerricky?
I'm sorry, Jerricky.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Jerricky was like, I don't know, human centipede,
body horror.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't a cartoon, it would be the worst thing you've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah. A live action of that would be terrifying.
It's like the first time you've ever played The Forest.
Ooh, I don't want to play The Forest.
The first Forest, yeah. Yeah. We're playing Sons of the Forest. I don't know if it's going to be like that.
I don't know.
Or 31st, we're streaming that all day, but The Forest itself definitely has things like that pop up sometimes. They're just like, what the fuck is this? How many legs does this have? They're human? You know? Like,
yeah.
It's just weird.
I mean, Rick was right. As soon as Chuxley like sensed any type of like not a firm hand, he went for the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe this is such a, what do you say? If this is such a inconsiderate amount of crystals, maybe I'll keep it.
Yeah.
And just kept growing. Now we'd be dumb not to roll a dice. But the Conehead kill was crazy.
The Conehead kill was crazy. And I've always been slightly freaked out by the Coneheads. But I think it was because the age I watched it.
Yeah.
Maybe, and it freaked me out.
Sure.
I don't know.
Thinking about all the undersides of cabinets and door jambs and...
Yeah. Definitely.
It is a terrifying thought.
No.
What, like you walk in, you like catch it on a ceiling fan? Is that what you mean? Like something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How hard is it? Or is it just as hard as like your skull normally?
I think it's just as hard as the skull.
You'd be like, God. That's such a weird concept. Wasn't that like an SNL skit and then they just made it into a movie?
Yeah. A lot of SNL skits became movies later.
Yeah. They're not all...
They're not all great.
I don't know if Conehead is good.
But there's some real great ones.
Is Conehead good? I don't remember watching it.
The movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I was so young that I didn't get the joke, and I was just terrified at Dan Aykroyd with the Conehead.
It's got to be bad, right?
I mean, I don't consider any movie necessarily bad. There's going to be someone that likes it.
Sure.
Night of the Roxbury, that's a fantastic one.
I think I've only seen Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers,
SNL ones.
The Ladies' Man. They've done it. There's more. Wayne's World. That's the biggest one.
Wayne's World.
I would say that's probably
I've seen
the most
Wayne's
famous.
World.
Yeah.
Roxbury's the.
What is love?
Yeah.
I honestly, I've never heard the song that was featured in this except for Conan O'Brien's podcast, Conan Needs a Friend. I always assumed that he just made it for that, but maybe not. That it was made for that podcast.
Somewhere,
but I must be wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't investigate it at all.
I didn't investigate it at all.
No.
Eric, you know what got you was that rake that you're like, is this gonna change him?
Yeah. What, do you think a rake was gonna change me?
But it did though. It hit him in the face and it knocked Memory Rick out.
Yeah, I guess so. But
don't help me.
In that beginning part when I'm having, is like, is this gonna change him? Like, why would this change him? Why would the family not?
Yeah.
And the rake would. This is gonna be weird.
I loved Rick being like, tackle this fucking thing. That was funny.
Oh my God, Morty, I'm in here.
You guys don't remember Howard Dean, the political candidate that was like, we're gonna go to Iowa and Ohio and Minnesota. Arr! You remember that? And his scream, people were like, that's so dumb. It ruined his campaign and he stopped. Dave Chappelle famously did
When was
scare
that?
too.
Was that like Clinton or Bush or something? Or
I think, was it Bush? Was it
Bush Jr.?
The second term of Bush? I don't remember. I'm too old.
You're too old.
Too old.
You were saying that we were too young.
I know, my bad.
Governor for Vermont?
Yeah. Howard Dean, 2004 was when it happened.
Yeah.
The scream that doomed.
You know something? And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House!
Yeah. Isn't it nuts that back then in the political climate, you could do something like that and people were like, he's done. He's never going to be president. And now we have a candidate that's literally might go to jail and it's not going to stop it.
Did he do this like a lot? Or is it just like he did it this
once,
one time?
One time.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, after the rake got hit and everything, there was the, oh my God, Morty, I'm in here. And I was like, what? So is the thing at the end, is that Rick still in Jerry's mind?
That's a bit of Rick left over in Jerry's
like a last
brain.
bit of Rick memory
Yeah.
that's just stuck in his like subconscious or something.
Let's say there's 0.5% of his brain in there. Does that imply that there's 0.5% in
Yeah,
Rick's
is there some
brain
Jerry
too?
memory in there?
We'll have to keep that up.
But there was also a memory gene.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which there's no point in his brain being in there.
No, his brain's not in there.
But he's memory Rick. So
Maybe it's memory Rick has had to like.
Well,
I don't know,
it's memory
create a world
Rick's
for him
like
that existed, and that's memory Gene.
Yeah, it's memory. It's Jerry's mind, his brain rather, but a little bit of Rick's mind in Jerry's brain, and then the memory of his neighbor is
From
also in Jerry's brain.
So memory Rick isn't Jerry's memory of Rick. Like memory Gene would probably be.
Yeah.
It's actually like a memory from Rick.
Yeah.
Stuck in there still. Okay.
And he's trying to find a way out, but because Jerry's stupid, all technology is springs and gears.
I love that.
He's trying to find a way back to the mainland.
No wires anywhere.
No.
Like not at all. And that one thing with all the lights, no wires.
I wonder what would happen if he like a telephone line, right? Like even
sure.
Even my stupid kid brain knew that was a wire.
Yeah.
Right?
Like you
There's
cut
no
it
way.
open
Yeah.
and like little
Is there
gears
little
and
springs and gears
pour
coming
out?
out?
Well,
Like, is that?
Well, I mean, they opened up a car hood.
Yeah.
And gears and springs popped out. Like, I've never opened a car and been like, a bunch of gears and springs in here, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, a motor is nothing but gears and springs.
But I mean, I don't know how shit works. Like I understand the concept of like a combustion engine, but I don't understand like. I mean, I've seen batteries opened up, like big batteries, and like I always thought there was more advanced shit in there, but it's not. You know, it's just charged up like fabrics and wools and various metals and stuff. But it looks like you cut it open, you're opening up like a woolly blanket to me. You know,
Sure.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know how TVs work. If you open up the TV, it might as well be nuts and springs and and stuff like that.
I don't know, just put some like AAAs in there. Just be like, this probably is doing something. You know, at least then you have some
Like, if all of human knowledge and civilization was gone, I'm the only one left, and then another civilization comes along and is like, how do you make a TV? Like, I'm not gonna be able to explain it.
No?
I might be able to be like...
Can't Dr. Stone it?
I might be able to go and teach them how to use the Dewey Decimal System to find a book in a library and how to do it. I know the Dewey Decimal System. That's about the level of my brain.
Okay, as long as the Earth doesn't get destroyed to the point of we lose libraries.
You know,
right?
Yeah,
that's actually good.
Yeah. Right?
That's a decent amount of knowledge.
Yeah.
You don't know the answer, but you can help find the answer.
I was just having this conversation with my dad. He's like, you know, because he has a phone now and he hates it. And he's like, these things make people dumber. They don't remember anything. They don't do math anymore. They got calculators. I'm like, you're right. They did make you dumber, but they also give you access.
They help you to be smarter too.
They do. They give you access to every piece of information available. And all you gotta do is know how to look it up and source it.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, when I don't know how to fix my toilet, some motherfuckers filmed a video of them fixing their toilet, and now I can fix my toilet.
Sure.
But I'm not smart enough to fix a toilet on my own.
That's what I did to make sure when I was replacing toilets. I replaced every toilet in the house.
Yep.
I'm like, wait, how exactly do this so I don't fuck this up?
Exactly.
I mean, watch this guy do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to do it right, so I'm not going to have somebody else do it.
And that stuff's only going to get crazier with AI and the way that we interact with phones and stuff like that. So I feel like we're going to keep offloading like hardware or like space to the phone. So what does that free up for us? I don't know. Hopefully nothing like this.
Well, you end up with the Jerry gears and springs thing,
guess so,
right? You start looking up like AI, how to fix a toilet. The AI utilizes what it knows of toilets, and who knows if it's right, you know? All right, we still need a poll.
We need a poll for this episode. All right, guys, poll for this week. We're talking about Memory Rick. He is still somewhere in Jerry's brain. Is that going to factor into the storyline later, even if it's much later? Like, does this come back up as a thing? Let's say we lose Rick and we need something. It's like, well, actually, there is a Memory Rick locked away in Jerry's. I don't know. There could be something like that. Do you think that's going to happen? Cool. Or is this something that just gets, you know, it's fun for us to see it in the after credit scene and we don't address it ever again?
I love the idea of like there's the evil Morty doing his thing. All Ricks are lost except for the Memory Rick.
There might be
Jerry, and we need Jerry to get that'd be great.
That could be pretty fun. Do you think that's going to happen or not? Let us know in the poll at blindwave.com. And we'll see you guys back here for another Rick and Morty next week. So make sure you subscribe. Bye-bye.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed Rick and Morty. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on next week's episode. We'll be covering the season or until they do a break or whatever it is they're doing. I don't know. But subscribe, find the poll and more over at blindwave.com. Links down in the description below.